You know, it's kind of bizarre how few Doctor Who video games there have been, considering the popularity of the show and the possibilities the time-travelling concept provides. In recent years, there hasn't been much other than some crappy Top Trumps game on the Wii, and those free downloadable things from the BBC website that sort of played like Metal Gear Solid, if all the soldiers had the intelligence of, well, whoever made that game on the Wii, but never mind. Because finally, the day has come for a proper stab at time and space in video game form with Doctor Who The Eternity Clock, developed by Supermassive Games, well known for such games as Start the Party for the PlayStation Move. Everyone's favourite? Well, whatever. Let's start up the game and see what we've got. Collectibles, huh? There's an entire collection of hats for the Doctor to wear. Okay, well, he can't actually wear them, but you can listen to Matt Smith give a hilarious one-liner about them.
An old Gallifreyan guard's helmet. That was a confusing day for all concerned. Elementary, my dear Doctor.
Good ones, Matt. Here's some more hats you can use for DLC sometime in the future. Hey, I must have picked this up in the 22nd century. I can't wait to give the Daleks a pizza in my mind. Why can't you wear the hats? Let's get into the game. It all starts with a cutscene in the TARDIS and... Ah! Is that supposed to be Matt Smith? I guess it looks like a melted waxwork figure of him, or maybe a dodgy Auton replica in some kind of epic plot twist. At least Amy Pond doesn't make an appearance in this game. God knows the mess they would have patched together for her character model. This game still has potential to be awesome regardless. Let's take the 11th Doctor to adventure! I'm not messing with you here. This is literally the first bit of gameplay. Hover sliding down a flight of stairs. The kicker is when you get to the door, there's a loading screen. So it's like this entire segment is just here to highlight this glitch. So what even is Doctor Who The Eternity Clock? Well, it's a side-scroller platformer with sweet mini-games like the Sonic Screwdriver lockpick one that you have to do about 50 billion times to get bored of after doing it once. There's also the old classics of block-pushing puzzles and sick wall jumping. Anyway, in the first part of the game, you play as the Doctor breaking out of the Bank of England. What's weird about this bit is, even though it consists of nothing but boring lifts and block pushing, they use the awesome Doctor's theme from the show to try and make it sound epic, even though it doesn't fit in the slightest. You can't just add that to anything and make it exciting. Look!
Off we go.
Okay, maybe it kinda works. Back to the game. Within about 5 minutes, you hit a door that needs 2 people to be open and you're stuck. So who could be called into hell when— Oh, come on! You went for River Song as the assistant character in this? Well, I'm sure she was the best choice, you know, apart from any of these. So River gets called up on her 1980s brick phone from the future and has to break out of jail sneaky Batman Arkham Asylum style. You get past guards by slapping your date rape lipstick on them and getting them to open doors and such. Wait. Am I supposed to get past here? No, I'm serious. I have no idea what to do. I guess I'll try running to the left and see if I missed anything. Nope. Well, back I go, and... Oh! Now there's a guy there who just teleported in from the game-breaking glitch dimension. Now I can smooch him and proceed with the level. Great.
There's someone there. There's someone there.
Playing as River sure is fun. Let's skip ahead back to the bank. So River meets up with the Doctor, jump on and push some stuff, and suddenly Cybermen! They're all over the place, but mostly uselessly lounging around in the background, and you can just run straight past them, or not even bother running at all.
Secure. Continue patrol.
I guess this is the Cyberman they converted from Helen Keller. Oh no, there's like a million cyber dudes. What do? Hold square. Lower signal pipe. Do puzzle. Lower signal pipe. Hold square. Lower signal pipe. You did it! Now use the sonic screwdriver to electrocute dozens of Cybermen standing on train tracks. Excuse me? You might be asking yourself by now what the point of all this is. Probably the most disappointing thing about Eternity Clock, besides, well, everything, is how lazy the plot is. It's your basic lazy Doctor Who script about time being torn apart with something called the Eternity Plot Device, clock, being scattered around time, and the Doctor needs to go get them back and put them together. All it really is, though, is an excuse to have the Doctor and River in multiple time periods and have multiple popular enemies in the game because writing an actual story is too hard.
The roads collapsed. Must have been that gas explosion below us. There's no way through here.
Yeah, you're right, River. No way through here, apart from the big obvious way through here. Other than just walking around the hole, the Doctor decides the obvious and most practical solution is to go back in time to change the plans of the London Underground so the explosion happens somewhere else entirely. Oh, but don't worry, I know why the Doctor really wanted to go back in time. It was for more hype block-pushing puzzles. While the Doctor has fun with that, you get to play as River fending off the Cyberman with her useless little pea-shooter laser gun. Force will not work here, so it's imperative for you to use stealth to the best of your ability. Oh, maybe not. Moving on, Sonic your way through the cyber base and make it to the cyber headquarters, which is apparently run by Sordon. Do some crap mini-games and blow up their ship in what is known as the T. Davis solution to Doctor Who storylines. Nab the clock piece, play Space Tetris, and then you're home safe in the TARDIS. The next segment is in the 16th century, where there's a lack of any modern technology, which has absolutely zero effect on the gameplay whatsoever. Just keep sonicking through those wooden doors.
It doesn't do wood!
Sneak past the dudes who for some reason are more threatening than the Cybermen because they insta-fail you whenever they happen to see you. Then you do more block pushing puzzles, and then you escape through the wooden door.
Can't you Sonic it? It doesn't do wood. That is rubbish.
Oi, don't diss the Sonic!
Other than the Cybermen, the other recurring villains in the Eternity Clock are the Daleks, the Silents, and the Silurians. Want to see if they're handled any better in this game? Yeah, I think I'm pretty much nearly done with this game. I can't handle the excitement of moving slow-ass Silurian lifts with my mind, or this super good valve turning animation, or why the Dalek sewer looks like the Ooze game from Action 52. I'm serious, I really don't want to play it anymore. Oh, I think it's crashed. Good! I'm taking this as validation to skip to the end. Well, here it is, the final boss. Big old floating Dalek head. How do you beat it, you ask? You do the same mini-games as the Doctor you've done throughout the entire game about 6 more times, while River covers you with the worst lock-on targeting in any video game ever. Seriously, what is it with enemies in Doctor Who leaving computers unattended in their bases, with software on them that kills all of them if run properly? They could at least make the mini-games that lock them a little bit harder. So, is there anything redeeming about the Eternity Clock? Well, aside from the endless glitches, poor use of the license, repetitive platforming, obnoxious minigames and boring story, no, absolutely not. Not a single thing. Well, I guess we could safely say that Doctor Who The Eternity Clock was a big slip-up.